into this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. We'll see Utah and Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Utah. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Hayward out there with Favors. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Exum in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Burks. He feeds it to Favors. Paul George grabs the miss. And so here is Chicago. And here they go. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Oladipo outside. Feeds to Jordan. Back to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. It's Thompson off the drive. From the arc. Rebound, Utah. Burks with it. Exum with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Gobert the screen. Kicks to Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Hayward's got the first points on the scoreboard for Utah. Utah's on defense. Thompson outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The baseline J. No luck. And it's Utah the other way. Now here's Exum. Pass to Gobert. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Offensive rebound. There's the dish to George. Passes it to Thompson. Butler in the corner. And another shot. And it's good on the way.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And it's Utah's ball. Exum kicks to Favors. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hayward. There's the pass to Exum. The 3. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's all knotted up. Now here's Burks. Guarded by Oladipo. Gobert with the screen on Thompson. Here's Exum, and it's blocked by Jordan. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Goods checked in. Here's Butler. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Chicago shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Booker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And so Butler nails both of them. Now Exum. There's the feed to Booker. And it's blocked by Jordan. And Butler, here we go. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Lee's checked in for Butler. And Bradley's subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And Utah also making a switch. Burks is checked in. And here's George. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out to Lee. Bradley, no one around him. Gets to the corner and buries it. Utah with the ball. 4-point game. Burke kicks to Favors. Pass to Burks. Favors sets the it off the glass.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Bradley. Hayward with some nice D. Shot from 12. And the shot is long. And Chicago has possession. Here's Bradley. Here's Lee. It's on target from the high post. Lee's got his first points of the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Chicago making some changes. Saul comes in for Jordan, and Damian Inglis is subbed in for George. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Rodney Hood subbed in for Burks. Here's Hood. Burke with it. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Here's Ingles. And he uses both hands to jam it in. 59 seconds left in the first. And a wide open look for Lee. Offensive rebound. Gasol dishes to Lee. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's good. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Hood. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot from the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Inglis passes to Gasol. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gasol. Lee kicks to Bradley. Here's Hood. It's hauled in by Lyles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, you've got Burke, Lyles out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Exum, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Now here's Exum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Thompson left side. From about 19 feet. And the shot no good, a bit short. Utah trails by 5. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Burke kicks to Ingles. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson. Outside, George. Thompson misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Joe Ingles. And Alec Burks subbed in for Trey Burke. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. George dishes to Jordan. He kicks it to Butler. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Butler. At the elbow, it's Thompson. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Gibson comes in for George. And Jones subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Now, here's Brooks. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gobert the screen. Clock at 6. Favors against Gibson. Hayward. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim. Chicago leading by 5. The drive by Thompson. Outside, Jones. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Favors with the screen. And Gobert kicks to Exum. Gibson with the steal. Right side, Butler. Dishes it to Pekovic. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Burks. And a miss there on the triple. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push this thing to double digits now.
Out to Thompson. Takes a 3. Count the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol is checked in for Gibson. Rodney Hood comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Bradley subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Utah also making a switch. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Rudy Gobert.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Bradley with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Jones, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Utah trails by 9. Hayward passes to Burks. Misses off the left iron. 1:52 left now here in the second. Bradley drives in to the wing right side. Now here's Gasol. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. They grab their own miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hood. The 3-pointer is right on target. Hood's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Feeds to Exum. We've got 1:08 left in the first half, and that one's good. Chicago leading by 10. Bradley drives in, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hood's checked in for Burks, and it's Burke in for Exum. Now here's Burke. Here's the screen. Pass to Lyles. From 11 feet away, Booker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it.
Victor Oladipo in for Bradley. Now here's Burke. Fires at the elbow. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Utah shooting their first free throws of this game. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Booker. No good trying to... And that does it for the first half of play. Chicago leads by 10. And don't go away after the break. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We've got Jordan. Thompson is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Paul George. And it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Burks. Good on both. Chicago leading by 8. Now Thompson. Oladipo outside. Kept alive. Jordan kicks to Thompson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Exum dishes to Gobert. Hayward passes to Burks. Gobert the screen. Off the pick. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Hayward outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Oladipo misses. Utah trails by 11. Kicks it to Exum. Hayward with the ball. Butler covering. Hayward goes in. Here's Favors. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Oladipo, here we go. Thompson for 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hayward kicks to Gobert. Favors with a screen on Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jordan. Saul comes in for George. Bobby Hood subbed in for Oladipo. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Chicago making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Here's Gobert. Gasol with the rebound. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots. And so Butler nails both of them.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Butler. 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Exum's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Gobert with the block. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He feeds it to Burks. Gobert with a screen for Burks. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Exum. They get the rebound. And Garrett Favors with the slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's Burks. Some solid defense from Butler.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's 13 points for Butler.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Favors with a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Favors has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And he gets it to go. And Chicago leads by 12.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lee's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Damian Inglis has checked in for Rodney Hood. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Bradley. Here's Inglis. The 3-pointer, no good. Utah trails by 11. And it's Exum in the corner. Pass to Lyles. Here's Burke. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Butler dishes to Gibson. Outside Butler. Connects from 3-point range. Butler's got 16.
They're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Utah, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Utah making a change here. Goods checked in. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
55 seconds left in the third. Lyles connects on the 17-footer. Lyles got his second bucket tonight.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Oladipo's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow
come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Ingles kicks to Hood. From deep. The shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Burke, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Chicago making a switch here. For Utah, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's George, and he goes in for the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Utah trails by 13. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Alec Burks. Hayward out there with Favors. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Burks kicks to Burke. A 3-ball. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gasol with it. Favors picks him up. Back to Thompson. The pass to Jordan. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. A stupendous finish in traffic. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Here's Gobert. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points.
fourth assist with that last one. Chicago leading by 8. Oladipo outside. And there's the feed to Thompson. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Burks the pass to Exum. To the inside. Here's Favors. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Chicago grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Open shot. Thompson finds himself wide open and drills it. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Utah calls timeout. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. They need to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. They double him with Jordan. Down low. And it's sent back by George.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Utah. They're on an 11-2 run. Gobert the screen. Butler with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make a walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Thompson. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Jordan against Gobert. Jordan the screen. Here's George. An easy layup after coming off the pit. And Chicago leads by 6.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they have been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
They get a hand on it and stolen by Jordan. Here's the break. Jumps up.
There.
Yeah, you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the rebound.
Ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Utah trails by 8. Exum dishes to Gobert. Pass to Hayward. And Gobert kicks to Favors. Can't hit. And it's Chicago the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Dishes to Butler. Feeds it to Oladipo. To the paint. Chicago making a switch here. Hood's checked in. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal performance.
Greg, if it's pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
Favors against George. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo misses, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 10. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter.